Hello, and welcome to Fulton County Library Presents the Library Access. I am your host, Brianna Botsford. October was a month full of wonderful moments. The weather shifted, the leaves began to change, and the Fulton County Library System offered some fantastic events and more during the month to get everyone in the fall mood. The Buckhead Library offered what hopes to be the first of many story times with local Fox 5 anchor Alex Whittler. The Storytime was a cozy space where kids could listen to stories, enjoy learning, and engage with Alex.
I am here to do my very first story time. It was a lot of fun. Well, I do tell stories for a living as a local news reporter and anchor, but what I like about telling stories through book form at the library is that they're so fun, they're creative, they're expressive, and the kids get really into it. Some of them are shy at first, but by the end of the experience, they start pointing out things in the book, they start asking questions, talking about themselves and their families. It's just an all-around fun time. I think doing story time at the library is important because it builds a sense of community. It's fun to see entire families come in, from little small arm babies up to 5 years old or larger. It's fun to hear their love of reading. Some of the kids recognize the books that I was reading today, and you'd think they would say, "Oh, I don't want to read that book, I've already heard it before." But they wanted to read it again. I love the Buckhead Library. Sometimes I come here with just my own book and pick a corner and read something myself. I love the windows, the bright atmosphere. So I was thinking to myself, what could I do to get involved in a space like that? So I was excited that everyone was so prompt in their response and getting back to me when I asked, is it possible to read to kids? So hopefully this won't be the last time I do something like this. Mother Owl gave him a big smile and said, "That's wonderful."
Thank you to Alex for sharing the love of storytelling with the Buckhead Library. Please visit our events page on our website at volcolibrary.org to discover more story times offered in the system. National Friends of the Libraries Week was October 15th through the 21st this year. We celebrate the 19 Friends groups that support and volunteer their time in our system. We want to thank all of our Friends volunteers and let them know that they are so greatly appreciated and that we are so grateful for your friendship and service to the library. Thank you. Did you know that you can extract DNA from strawberries? Well, you can. The Roswell Library offered a unique STEM activity where kids had the opportunity to learn about DNA and how they can even extract it from strawberries. Let's take a look.
The DNA for Strawberries event at this Roswell Library focuses on giving students that come to the library an immersive experience by providing them with real life what scientists would do when they extract DNA from a plant, an animal, or another organism. It just gives them that immersive experience with household items like strawberries. The process of extracting DNA from strawberries starts with actually putting strawberries in a Ziploc bag and smushing around those strawberries, and then using a detergent solution which is made up of water, salt, and dish soap, and mixing that with the strawberries, and afterwards you'll be able to see the DNA from a strawberry come. So the children, once they extract the DNA, are seeing this white piece of long, slimy texture come from the red strawberry juice mixture. And what people don't realize is that strawberries, even though they're red, actually have a white substance DNA that come out of them. So when these students pull this DNA outside of them, they're seeing this slimy texture, and it's really fun to play with. And the kids are super excited once they see the strawberry because it's something that they've never seen before. We don't actually get to see how these cells come from an organism or an animal in real life unless we're working in a lab. So this gives them an opportunity to see something a little bit more familiar to them. It's important to offer STEM programs to children in the library because the students that come in the library are our next generation of engineers, scientists, doctors, and it's important to provide these critical thinking skills and problem-solving skills from an early age so that they can use these when they go out into the real world and solve these complex challenges. Connect for STEM is a nonprofit organization that brings these STEM workshops to children and students at the library. And I originally started Connect for STEM as an 11th grader because when I was younger, I used to come to the library and tinker around with little Legos and look at the inner workings of how objects worked. And I was really interested and fascinated by that. And when I went to school, I realized I wasn't getting that immersive experience of being able to play with the toys and take them apart. And I wanted to be able to provide that to students so that they're able to really see how the world works in minor, like small objects and in minor science experiments. That way when they go out into the big world and want to solve these big problems of society, they're not scared to do so. I also wrote a book called Gift of the Beach, which is an immersive, interactive STEM book that allows us to dive into the 5 senses of the body and provides another avenue which students can learn about STEM education through storytelling, which is something that I've been really passionate about, is using these hands-on experiments and the book to spread the word of storytelling and making this engaging and creative for students to learn about. You guys can go to connectforstem.com and donate today. That will allow us to provide more of these immersive experiences at libraries across the Metro Atlanta area.
How cool is STEM, am I right? The kids enjoyed learning about DNA and getting hands-on with their strawberries to extract the DNA and see what it looked like. Thank you to the Roswell Library and Ms. Misha for offering this informative program. On September 30th, the Central Library hosted the second annual One Book, One Read event featuring this year's selection, The Personal Librarian. Attendees enjoyed meeting the authors Marie Benedict and Victoria Christopher Murray and listening to their stories about the book and more. Fox 5 News anchor Elise Eady joined as the moderator. Let's take a look back at the highlights of this event. Thank you to the authors and moderator for providing such an amazing conversation for all to enjoy. If you missed the event, don't worry. You can watch the entire recording on our YouTube page at youtube.com/FulcoLibrary. Also, if you're interested in reading other works written by Marie Benedict and Victoria Christopher Murray, please visit our online catalog where you can search for other publications. You can find our catalog on the homepage of our website at fulcolibrary.org. The Georgia Public Library Services and Fulco Library have introduced new partnership passes that you can check out at your local library. One of these new passes is for the Atlanta History Center. Check out what all you can discover at this amazing museum.
The Atlanta History Center is a nearly 100-year-old organization, and we are located here in the Buckhead area. We are open Tuesday through Sunday from 9 o'clock until 4 p.m. The Atlanta History Center Partnership Pass is a unique opportunity for all of Georgia residents to come visit the Atlanta History Center. Patrons can take advantage of this pass by going to their local library and checking out a pass at the desk. Once you get that pass, you bring it here to the Atlanta History Center and just turn it into our front desk receptionist, and voila, you're here. When you come to the History Center, you can expect to stay here for quite some time if you like. We have several exhibits here on our campus and over 33 acres in total right here nestled into Buckhead. So you're welcome to see things from civil rights, Civil War, native lands. We even have an outside area with some furry little animals. So come and visit our farm too to see the sheep, the goats, and a working farm. Some of the exhibits that you can expect to see or gather around where we tell some of the stories of Atlanta. Also, we have the Texas and the Cyclorama. The Cyclorama is one of the largest remaining pictures in the world, and it features the Battle of Atlanta. The Atlanta History Center is located in Buckhead, and we also have MARTA accessible to our location, in addition to transportation directly to us through the Buck. Feel free to go on their website for more additional information on how you can get here directly. And lastly, we are an accessible campus, so we encourage you to visit our 33 acres here. For more information about some of the programs that we offer here at the History Center, visit us online at atlantahistorycenter.com.
The Atlanta History Center has so much to offer. The exhibits, the gardens, even the train. What a cool place to learn about all the history of our state and capital. To learn more about our partnership passes, please visit fulcolibrary.org and check under the Services tab to see what other cool places you can go with your library card. This month, we want to share some of the great recommendations that library staff have for you to check out. Let's enjoy a moment of browsing some of the great picks that might interest you. Every month, library staff members create exciting lists to help inspire your next read. By visiting our website, you can browse through these lists and view what is recommended for books, ebooks, music, movies, and more. October's Children's Book Festival provided entertainment, books, and a special author guest at the event where children came and had so much fun meeting Eric Litwin, author of the Pete the Cat series. Let's see what the event offered to those who attended.
Who can rock bigger? Let's try it again. My button, my button, my boy groovy button, my button, my button, my boy groovy button. 2 feet ready now. 4 little inchworms climbing up a tree. It's hot in the sun, cold in the breeze. Do it. When we go to the park, we feel a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better. When we go outside, we feel a little bit better. Let's read a little bit more. Clap your hands for yourself.
Hello, this is Eric Litwin. Thank you so much for inviting me to present at the Fulton County Children's Book Festival. I had a wonderful time, and we read books, we sang, we danced, and we just enjoyed literacy.
Thank you to Eric Litwin for joining us. All the children loved meeting you and enjoying the festival and all it had to offer. Be sure to stay tuned to next month's show to see our second guest author, Nick Stone, author of the Dear Martin book and more, and enjoy the highlights from her visit for the Children's Book Festival. The staff all over Fulton County Library System love to be creative and encourage visitors to check out materials with their fun displays. Here's a look at some of the funky displays that were at some of the branches. How creative! Be sure to stop by your local library to see some of the fun displays that they come up with next.
Get best-selling ebooks and audiobooks free from your local library. Get Libby, the library reading app from Overdrive. All you need is a library card for free access to bestsellers, the latest releases, old favorites, classics, magazines, and more. Libby offers offline access, the ability to send borrowed titles to e-readers, and it's a snap to customize reading settings. See for yourself why millions of readers worldwide love Libby. Download Libby today.
If you are interested in getting more updates about what is going on in the Fulton County Library System, please subscribe to our bi-weekly e-newsletter. You will get updates directly to your email on new materials, staff-recommended book lists, event recaps and highlights, and more. Visit our website to subscribe today. Thank you for watching Library Access presented by the Fulton County Library System. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Fulco Library, and visit us at fulcolibrary.org. I'm your host, Brianna Botsford, and I will see you next time on Library Access.